I'm Daniel. My fairy tale is called The Forbidden Chamber, and it's a Mexican folktale. So one day there was an evil wizard, and he wanted to have a wife. In order for him to do that, he dressed as a beggar, knocking on everyone's door, seeing who he wanted to be the most beautiful wife. So one day he knocked on someone's door. The daughter of three, the daughter of three, the eldest, came up, talked to the wizard. The wizard asked for him for some food. The daughter went back to her house, got some bread, and gave him some. As she was handing him the bread, the wizard put a cast on her. She was hypnotized and fell asleep. The wizard picked her up and took her all the way back to his house. While they were there, the wizard allowed her to go to every single room that they had, but one. He showed her around. There was one room full of gold and everything, another room just with the beds, another with the dining room and kitchen. The last room, the girl was so curious that she wanted to open the door, but the wizard said no. So the wizard was going out to find some things for food and stuff in order for them to eat. He gave the third daughter an egg and told her, "You must keep this and make sure it doesn't drop or anything." So the daughter said, "Okay, I'll keep it," and she was maintaining it. The wizard left, and the third daughter decided to go into the forbidden chamber. The daughter dropped the egg, picked it right back up, and the color of the egg was red. In this chamber, she saw thousands of women falling asleep because the wizard put a cast on them. The daughter tried cleaning the egg in order to make the redness go away, but there was nothing she could do. As the wizard returned back home, he saw the egg was red and put a cast on her. So the wizard went back as a beggar, knocked on the door of the house again. The second daughter came, and the same thing happened. She went into the forbidden chamber with the egg, and the egg turned red. He put a cast on her and went back one more time to the youngest daughter in order to find his wife. But this daughter, the last daughter, was the smartest out of all of them. She did the same thing, but instead of leaving the egg by itself, she closed it with like a cup about this big in order for the egg to just go inside. So the egg didn't change any colors, it was the same egg, and the wizard came back the third time and said, "I want to marry you." And the daughter agreed, but with one condition. She told him that he's allowed to marry her if she gives a gold basket to her parents. So the wizard agreed, and he fell asleep. She grabbed her sisters that were in the chamber and put them inside the basket and put some gold over them, and that's what the wizard carried. As he was carrying the basket, she told him, "If you look back, I am watching. If you look back, I'm watching." So the wizard kept walking. He wanted to stop, but he kept hearing voices saying, "If you look back or stop, I'm watching. If you look back or stop, I'm watching." So he was so tired that he got to the house and just basically dropped the gold in front of the parents. As he came back, the wizard, he didn't know, but the daughter of the third daughter, so the youngest, came and unspelled all of the women. And there was thousands of women, mind you. So while he was coming back, they plotted a scheme to kill the wizard. And as he came back and opened the door, he saw all the women beat him up and threw him into the house and caught the house on fire. That's it.